This is actually the 26th season for Gingerbread Lane, and it's our 7th season here at the New York Hall of Science. So the big change this year is we've actually moved into our own little private room here. We're in the Viscusi Gallery, and it's quite neat because we actually have our own space, and allowed us to go bigger, and it allowed us for the first time in 26 years to create a 360 experience. For the first time ever, you can walk all the way around Gingerbread Lane and see the back. So Gingerbread Lane this year has roughly 2,300 pounds of icing and a little over 600 pounds of dough and 800 pounds of candy. Anywhere we go, I look for candy. And when we go to Canada, I'll look in the stores up there. Last year for our honeymoon, we were in Finland. Same thing, I found all kinds of fun candy in Finland. Any place I can go, I'll find candy and bring it back. The trickiest part of the process is the transport. Storing's rather easy. I work at home. I have a finished basement, a lot of shelving. Like this village behind me fits in a space about 1/3 of the size of this vertical, stack a lot of houses on shelves and stuff. And then getting it here, that's the hard part because it's just so nerve-wracking because these things break really easy. So you got to put them in boxes and you got to drive slow. I do a lot of the delivery late at night. Between this village behind me and the one I have down in Texas and the one I have in Missouri, I have 3 of them. It takes the entire year. I'll actually start over for next Christmas in about 3 weeks. Here we are. So one house depends on what the one house is. If it's one of these bigger ones behind me here, you're looking at 6 to 8 months. If it's one of the smaller ones, which you can see some of the smaller ones behind it, I can get one of those done start to finish in about an hour. Yeah, there's a few houses behind me. My wife gets several. They're subtle. Like there's a ladies' shoe store, and that's for her. And there's a cheese shop, and that's for her. My grandfather, I put a pie shop in. My daughter actually has one that's coming. It'll be here Saturday. My daughter has a toy store, and hers was more complicated than I anticipated. Yeah, here in about 6 weeks, season will end January 12th, and we'll give all the houses away, first come, first served, and we'll let people take anything they want with them, and people will line up because we're pretty famous with the world record and stuff, so we'll get a lot of people that'll come to get houses in January. Yeah, my future plan is to raise my kid and get some rest in January and start over for next year.